Hi, this is Joelle. Every week, I take 2 steps out of my comfort zone to challenge myself to change and grow. This week, well, have you ever been in your car waiting at a red light and this homeless person knocks on your window and asks you for money? How does that make you feel? How do you react? How do you think that homeless person feels? Well, I found out for myself. This week, I went begging out in the cold with nothing in my pockets but my house keys to get back home afterwards, and this little guy here that came begging with me. The first person who gave me something was the most incredible, amusing thing ever. They rolled down their window and I'm like, hey, do you have a little bit of money for me, please? And he's like, hey, do you want some weed? I'm like, what? Yeah, of course, yeah, sure, if you want. I mean, this or money or food, anything's good. So he reaches out of his window and he gives me enough weed to keep a whole bunch of people happy during an entire night, which is pretty awesome. It's gonna get legal in just a few months here in Canada. What I found with the regular donators is that people who don't give, most of the time, they're very uncomfortable seeing someone who's in need and who's asking for money and not wanting to give that money. And I totally understand that feeling. We don't have to give to everybody we encounter, but we still have feelings and emotions when we see that somebody might be suffering and is in need. What I found, the people who actually give, they give with happiness, like they're happy to give. And there's people from all walks of life that give. There, a lot of people who gave me money, they actually have a car that's worth like much less money than my own car. And some people seem to be a bit richer, and everybody was just like happy to give. And that connection that you have with that person when they give you that money and they look at you in the eyes and they want good for you, it's amazing. Those were like very, very precious moments. The other thing I found is that, well, I've been in sales and business for a number of years. Begging is kind of a business numbers game. I mean, you either close your sale or you don't. And if you don't close your sale, well, you wait till the next light, you move on to the next car, and you ask again until you get a yes. But then when you close the sale, you just get a yes, and then it's instant reward. You get the cash right away, and it's tax-free, and it goes right into your pockets. So there's something that's quite interesting, amusing, and a little bit addictive in begging and getting like that instant gratification. So I can understand how homeless people who beg on a daily basis, they keep going and keep going because they're getting that reward, and that reward is going to help them survive. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and for your encouragements, because this one was really, really hard to get out of my couch and go and do it. I actually procrastinated for 2 hours before I kicked myself in the ass and I said, okay, Joelle, like, let's go. You got to go and do it. So thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye-bye.